Good morning, folks. All right, so here we are on October 5th. This week, we're trying something very different and very new. So that's going to involve a little bit of a change of our classroom routine, but I'm excited to see how this works. Because if this works well, then we may have a new blueprint to use for a good section of this year, more of a project-based blueprint, where I give you tasks to do each day that build up towards a larger project. So why don't we get started with the basics, and then I'll be able to explain exactly what we're going to start today. So right now, you should be seeing our Schoology over here. And if you take a look, we're in 10.5 to 10.9, week number 3. And look, remember, our first unit test Wednesday of next week. So Monday and Tuesday, we'll spend reviewing. Wednesday during class, I will answer questions. And then the test will be live for a couple of days for you guys to try to get it done and get it turned in. But today we're right here. And if you take a look inside this week's folder, what you're going to see is we've got 2 more assignments. Here is the PowerPoint for this week that I'll go over. And we are in Monday through Thursday, Kaiju Science. If you know what Kaiju mean, you're a little bit ahead of the curve. So you'll notice I've got day 1, Monday, day 2, Tuesday, day 3, Wednesday, day 4, Thursday. And all the datas work with day 3. You'll see. We're going to take a look just at day 1. So, ladies and gentlemen, Earth is under attack, and it is likely all of us will die in a horrible radioactive fire. But we'll continue on as though that won't happen, because otherwise the world would panic and this assignment would never be completed. So, our story. Last night, Titans awoke and began to sow destruction across the globe. Earth is a pretty big place, so of course we haven't seen the effects yet. But it's totally a thing. As part of an elite group of science awesomeness, that's you. You have been conscripted against your will into service. Our job is to take a look at each of these Titans and to try to identify any characteristics or traits they have that might be useful. For each one, you should take a look at any pictures or video that you can find, Google, and identify 7 things, 7 characteristics, 7 traits that they have for each one. Now, the Titans that we know about, Godzilla, Rodan, King Ghidorah, Mothra, and Macaulay Mbembe. All right, so these 5 are what we're going to start with. For each one, I want you to look them up and identify 7 characteristics. Now, down here it says, try to get whatever you can written down and save some room, because every day we're going to build on this project. Here's my suggestion. If you go to a Google Drive and you click New, you can make a Google Slides presentation. Now on that, you can name it, and then each day as we go through, you can create a slide for it. So that way all of your information stays in one place. It's easy to send to me once we're done. And it doesn't require you to try to manage pages and try to keep them together. But if you choose to do this as a larger paper document, that's great. If you have some other method that's popping to mind and you're like, ooh, I could do it like that, do it. All right, just make sure each day is going to build on the previous. So today we're starting. These 5 Titans have started destroying the world, and you need to identify 7 characteristics about each one of them. Now, these are not the characteristics of life. These are just characteristics, just traits that they have. Number of legs. Do they have skin or scales or shells or something like that? Claws, spikes, stuff like that. Those are the traits that we're looking for. So that should hopefully make things a little bit more clear. Tomorrow, I will introduce part 2. I'll also have a separate slideshow going up for the actual classification notes. But hopefully this helps, so that you know where you're starting. 5 Titans, I named them. Go find them. Get 7 characteristics of each written down. So you should have 35 in total. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Hope you have a great day.